An important aspect to consider when building relationships is recognizing cultural differences and how it is important to be competent when working with individuals so that you as the instructional coach can realize how they wish to be supported and understood. When recognizing some culture, you are taking into account the beliefs and values they hold. And adopting a position of not knowing allows others to know that you are willing to be informed and work through any differences that may arise. Building relationships means developing trust, giving and taking, and establishing a position as an outsider. In this scene, you will see me as the instructional coach recognizing some cultural differences and taking into account the values and beliefs of Laura Olson, my teacher. Good afternoon, Laura. I want to personally thank you for allowing me time to be here and for sparing some of your time to talk. I want you to know that I am here to help you to grow as a professional in areas that you wish to see improvement, and my role is to serve you as you best see fit. It'll be my goal to present information to you in a timely manner and to provide feedback in ways that work best for you. I want to be respectful of your time as I know it is valuable. First, let me start off by asking, what is the best way for me to reach out to you? I want to make sure that feedback is accessible and that I am responding quickly.
I appreciate the concern, and for me the most important thing is that we can meet during the day to talk via email with respect that I must be home for my kids when the school day's over. Things have been really crazy lately, and I need to make sure this time isn't adding more to my plate.
I totally understand, and I do understand how hectic it is raising a family. I also understand how difficult your job is. How many children do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have two beautiful daughters named Kira and Riley, and they keep me very busy. They are 4 and almost 2.
Okay. So what can I do for you here, Laura, to make your day at school run smoother? So that way, when you are home, your time can be spent on your kids.
Well, here in class, I've been struggling with finding time to plan and teach effective number work strategies, which is a goal for my 4th grade team, or that my 4th grade team has created for ourselves. This is an area that I'm unfamiliar in and I lack resources, but I also know it's a school initiative to improve in this area.
Well, why don't I take some time to gather some materials, and if you're comfortable, I could come in and try a few things out in your class. Would that help make a difference in how your time is managed? And also, I want to build a give and take relationship, and I'm more than happy to help increase your instructional strategies so that together we can work on increasing strategies for others. This is also an area that is new to me, but I would love to take some risk and try this out in your classroom.
This would make a huge difference for me. Is your schedule flexible enough to come later this week at 11 o'clock? That's when the start of our math block is, and it would help us keep on schedule for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. I will make sure to rearrange my schedule to make that work. Also, please don't worry about having materials prepared. I will make sure to have the copies and everything that we need to do this. Again, thank you, Laura, for taking some time to meet with me today. Again, it's my goal to get to know you a lot better so that I can tailor my instruction to meet your unique learning preference. If you have time, I have a 10-question survey with a couple open-ended questions that can help me understand your interests, goals, and ambitions a little bit better so that I can more effectively be of assistance. And if you want to talk anytime, my office is always open. Have a great evening and say hello to your kids for me.
I will, thanks.
Another important aspect to consider when building relationships is that relationships involve care as well as proper feedback and communication. In this scene, you will see me as the instructional coach giving several different types of feedback. My feedback will be timely and regular. I will demonstrate face-to-face communication as well as communication on how Laura, the teacher, is doing on meeting her learning outcomes on lessons and assignments. In addition, this scene will continue to reinforce the importance of building relationships by being present and demonstrating mutual respect and care. When relationships have been established, learning, attention, motivation, attendance, and student involvement increases.
Hi, Katie.
Hello.
I want to thank you for allowing me time to go and observe in Mrs. Russell's room last week. I appreciate you covering my room so that I could go there. And I know for a while I wasn't working very hard towards my goals, and I appreciate you pushing me out of my comfort zone to go and watch someone else. In fact, I was wondering if you would have time to look over this lesson that I put together on a number work and see what you think. I was able to access some similar resources that I saw Mrs. Russell use in second grade, and I applied it better to what we've been doing together here in class to create this. I was hoping that you would let me know what you think before I teach it.
Oh, of course. I will go ahead and look at it tonight and make sure to add some comments to that and get that back to you right away. And again, I appreciate how hard you are working towards your goals here. If you want me to come in and observe when you teach it, I most definitely will.
I would love that. Thank you very much. And have a great evening.
All right. Thank you. So thank you for meeting Laura on such short notice. I wanted to help you take some time to reflect on today's lesson. And first off, just ask, how do you think it went?
I think that it went well. I really tried to incorporate the feedback that you gave me on my lesson plan, and I think it made a huge difference, allowing students time to think first about the dots mentally. I am shocked, though, at the range of numbers students guessed and the lack of number sense that some students had.
I agree. I think this, however, provides some clear direction on where we need to focus our attention and how scheduling this number work time daily is important. I'm more than happy to emphasize this in our weekly planning sessions with the rest of our team too. That way we're assuring it does get planned for. In the meantime, if you are interested, we're having a new learning cycle start up, and if you are wanting some additional time to sit down and talk and go over some ideas, I'd be more than happy to include you in on that. Otherwise, I will be accessible as you see fitting.
Let's do it. I've enjoyed our time together, and I enjoy having time to be able to catch up personally as well. Did you have a good weekend?
I sure did. The weather was great.
Awesome.